Hey everyone, welcome to the show. So a while back I mentioned to you guys I'm going to do a video series about, or I'm doing a video series about violent right-wingers because MAGA men and women must just live in echo chambers where they just never hear about the domestic terrorists on their side of the aisle. So this is one of those episodes. So this week's right-wing violence story is one that every American will likely remember, unless you were too young at the time that this happened. But this is the story about then 46-year-old Robert Bowers of Pennsylvania. So here he is here. He is the bigot who murdered 11 people at the Tree of Life Synagogue in October of 2018. Prior to the horrific mass shooting, he created an account on social media. He created it on Gab. Gab, as you guys probably all know, was very popular among Trump supporters. And it's where some MAGA influencers started posting after they were kicked off of other more mainstream social media sites. So people like Alex Jones, Milo Yiannopoulos. It's also where a lot of the planning took place for the January 6th attack. It's where neo-Nazis are known to congregate. So no surprise that Bowers set up an account. He starts posting anti-Semitic, anti-immigrant comments. And at one point, Bowers wrote, quote, "Jews are the children of Satan." These are the people that they try to compare the left to. That they say, oh, you know, the extremist left, you know, they're anti-Semitic too. Really? Really? You show me a post from a far leftist calling Jews names like that. Show me. Prove it to me. He also used anti-Semitic slurs. He was praising Hitler and Nazis, and he was bitching about George Soros, you know, which that is the left-wing boogeyman, which just so happens to be a Jewish man. You know, or I should say it's the right's version of a left-wing boogeyman. And then he was also talking and complaining about migrant caravans. Gee, I wonder where he got that. Must have been on MSNBC, right? He's a leftist. Oh, wait, no, that's what they talk about on Fox, on Fear News Network. Anyway, Bowers referred to immigrants as the, quote, hostile invaders. Again, wonder where he got that from. Check this out, you guys.
Generations of Army heroes did not shed their blood on distant shores only to watch our country be destroyed by invasion and third world lawlessness. What you're witnessing in California is a full-blown assault on peace, on public order, and on national sovereignty carried out by rioters bearing foreign flags with the aim of continuing a foreign invasion of our country. We're not going to let that happen. And we will not allow an American city to be invaded and conquered by a foreign enemy. And that's what they are.
That's called an invasion of our country.
The president said that on Fox News last night. He tweeted it as well. This is an invasion of our country. He's insisting on saying that at every public appearance now, after the suspect in this case said online before he went and killed all of those people that it was to stop the invasion. The president has been insisting on calling it that since.
When Democrats cry and whine that ICE shouldn't be detaining illegals at the Home Depot or on the farms, what they're really saying is that we should all just play Russian roulette with the illegal alien invaders and give them the benefit of the doubt until they rape and murder someone. And then, even then, some Democrats will turn the other cheek. The benefit of the doubt is given to family, friends, and milk that's a couple days old, not illegal alien invaders.
The National Republican Party has also decided, since the massacre, to keep running an ad that depicts a Democratic congressional candidate as being secretly controlled by George Soros, Jewish billionaire who Fox News and President Trump have turned into a boogeyman for almost everything. But in particular, they are now regularly, all day long, blaming him, blaming Soros for somehow secretly orchestrating that supposed caravan invasion.
We have these individuals coming from all over the world that have some of the most extreme medical care in the world. And they're coming in with diseases such as smallpox and leprosy and TB that are going to affect our people in the United States.
Post from the Department of Homeland Security that they put on X, advertising a tip line with a poster that reads, quote, "Help your country and yourself. Report all foreign invaders."
Army Dillon, RNC committee woman for California, says the caravan is a foreign invasion. So why do you say it's an invasion?
Well, first of all, it's a large number of people heading towards our border without our permission, with an intention that seems to be hostile and against what our laws permit. So I think by any reasonable definition, that's an invasion, and we can't permit that.
They're poisoning the blood of our country. That's what they've done. I don't know if you call them people. In some cases, they're not people, in my opinion. These are animals, okay?
Yeah. So some of those clips were brand new, but more recent, I should say. Some of them were from a long time ago. Nothing has changed, right? It's not like MAGA figures said, wow, we didn't mean to incite violence. Maybe we should stop dehumanizing immigrants. No, they doubled down, tripled down on this. And here's a post from Congresswoman Beth Van Dyne. I think that's how you pronounce her name. This was from just a few months ago. These people are just disgusting. So she is praising Trump's sociopathic border czar, Tom Homan, and she refers to immigrants as, quote unquote, very bad foreign invaders. And look at how Trump's cult repeats these phrases. This is what they do. No health care for illegal alien foreign invaders. Trans equals mental illness. They have no thoughts of their own. These are mentally and emotionally damaged people who just repeat whatever the cult leader spews out, as did Bowers. So on the morning of October 27th of 2018, Bowers posted on Gab, quote, HIAS likes to bring invaders in that kill our people. I can't sit by and watch my people get slaughtered. Screw your optics. I'm going in. So HIAS is the Hebrew Immigrant and Society, Hebrew Immigrant Aid Society. They work to try to help to resettle refugees in the United States. Bowers had a major problem with that, as you can imagine, because, for years now, he's been told these people are dangerous, they're invaders, they're scary, they have disease, blah, be afraid, white fright. So right after publishing that post on Gab, that's when he went into the Tree of Life synagogue with multiple weapons and he opened fire. So in addition to the Jewish congregants who were killed that day, he also injured and shot 4 police officers. One officer miraculously survived. He was shot 7 times. And in his testimony during the trial, the officer said that he had 25 surgeries to repair the damage. And Bowers told one of the officers why he committed this heinous act. He told them on the scene, as they're arresting him, he said, quote, "They're committing genocide to my people. I just want to kill Jews." Eventually, he surrendered that day, surrendered to the police. He was taken into custody, and there was a superseding indictment that was filed against him, and he was charged with 63 counts. So 11 counts of obstruction of free exercise of religious beliefs resulting in death, 11 counts of hate crimes resulting in death, 2 counts of obstruction of free exercise of religious beliefs involving an attempt to kill and use of a dangerous weapon and resulting in bodily injury, 2 counts of hate crimes involving an attempt to kill, 8 counts of obstruction of free exercise of religious beliefs involving an attempt to kill and use of a dangerous weapon and resulting in bodily injury to public safety officers, 4 counts of obstruction of religious beliefs involving use of a dangerous weapon and resulting in bodily injury to public safety officers, and 25 counts of discharge of a firearm during these crimes of violence. During the trial, Bauer's attorney argued that his client wasn't targeting Jewish people. I'm serious. They actually tried to make that argument. In her version of events, he was just upset about immigrants in general. So that may seem like a strange argument to make, but the reason that she did it was she was trying to prevent him from getting the death penalty. The jury didn't buy her story, though, and they found him guilty and sentenced him to death. And good for them. That is exactly what he deserves. So now MAGA, they're trying to distance themselves from this vile person by pointing out that the fact that Bowers didn't vote for Trump. Yeah, that's their whole argument. But he clearly, very clearly, held right-wing ideological beliefs, right? I mean, he's repeating what they're saying on Fox News and online verbatim. And according to the Post-Gazette, Bowers was registered to vote with no party preference. So it wasn't like this guy's a raging Democrat, raging leftist. However, he was involved with a radio talk show called Quinn in the Morning. The host of that show, Jim Quinn, is a Trump supporter with very conservative views. And Bowers' issues with Trump, and the only reason he didn't vote for him, stemmed from the fact that he wasn't racist enough. CNN actually shared some of his Gab posts, and he was complaining, and I'll show you, that Trump was, quote, surrounded by kikes. So obviously that is a horrible name, a slur against Jewish people. And he said, quote, there is no MAGA as long as there is a kike infestation. So he blatantly hated Jewish people. And the only reason that he didn't vote for Trump, it seems, is because he was not racist enough against them. And the Post-Gazette wrote, quote, Mr. Bowers seemed to be influenced. Actually, I think I might have that one for you. No, I don't. They said, Mr. Bowers seemed to be influenced by white nationalist fixations on the caravan of Central Americans moving through Mexico and by fringe white genocide theories that Jews and minorities were in combination threatening whites with extinction. He reposted memes critical of the federal prosecution of organizers of the August 2017 Unite the Right rally that led to the death of one counter-protester. The memes implied that the president was persecuting nationalists. So again, these are not left-wing views. These are all right-wing ideologies. These are the things that have been pushed over and over and over again on Fox News, on other MAGA networks and shows, online, on sites like Gab that only had right-wingers, right? The caravan, the great replacement theory, those are the things that hosts like Tucker Carlson have propagated for more than a decade. So when the history books are written, I have no doubt that these so-called news networks, the ones like Fox and the others, they're going to be cited for their incitement of violence against minorities. Trump was inevitable. He was the inevitable byproduct and conclusion of their fear-mongering, their hatred, their, spewing out all of these scary stories every night on a nightly basis. That's all they do. It's like, oh, turn on Fox to see who we're supposed to be afraid of today. What group are we afraid of now, MAGA? So yeah, Bowers was a MAGA man, whether he voted for Trump or not. No one on the left was posting on Gab. They're not whining about the make-believe caravan or the scary brown people. They're not calling Jewish people names. So I'm done with the both sidesism. I'm done with people comparing the far left and the far right. The far right wants to kill anyone who isn't white and straight. The far left wants to give everybody health care and keep people alive, no matter what color, no matter what race, no matter who they voted for, too, no matter what party they're a part of. Not the same. Not the freaking same. And Bowers was a right-wing person. So anyway, guys, I will have more of these stories for you. Thank you so much for watching and listening. Please like, please share, and subscribe. Please donate if you can. Love you all. Take care. Talk with you soon.